Y'all, this is the final product. What do you think? I like it. There's videos out there about making bows, make you a bow to go on it, and hey, you got it. Hi, I'm Melissa with the Bickhams. Today we're going to be making a tree topper, a candy themed tree topper. Red and white mostly, just a little bit of silver thrown in. These are some of our materials I picked. I don't know if we'll use them all, probably not. But I'm just going to set them over here, down there. First we're going to make our bow. All right, so these are 3 ribbons we're going to be using today. We've got the silver we're going to put on the bottom. The middle will be this red, and this will be on top, the little red and white candy canes. I think it's going to turn out gorgeous. Let me get everything ready. All right, get my scissors. Okay, you can dovetail it or you can cut it at an angle, whatever you like. I guess I'm gonna go ahead and dovetail it. Just fold your ribbon in half like that and cut at an angle. Oops, I needed to have moved it up. Hold please. See how it's got that crease there where it was folded? I don't like that. So I'm gonna cut again. Now. Look at that. Don't that look good? I like it. All right, so I'm just going to put it here on the ground. And I want a pretty long tail. This is a tree topper, so I mean, they don't have to go all the way to the bottom of the tree, but, you know, about this long. How many inches is this? Let me see. This is 25 inches. From my finger to right there is 25 inches. So that sounds good to me. All right, put it in there in your bow maker. Y'all, you can find these bow makers online. Google 4-in-1. And I think they even sell them on Etsy. But I know they have them on Amazon. All right, I'm gonna do a 5.5 inch loop. 5.5 inch loop. So see, this has numbers on it, and that's how I can tell how long it is, how long I'm making my loops. I mean, you don't have to measure out your loops. After you've been doing this for a long time, you probably don't even really notice that, but I was just telling y'all in case you get one of these bow makers. Y'all, this is some Sam's ribbon from this year. This is this year's ribbon collection. Every year I stock up on my Sam's ribbon. All right, this one is 5.5 inches also. See, I'm kind of putting my hand in it. It doesn't have to be flat. In fact, flat, it measures almost 6 inches. But I put my hand in it, and with it fluffed up a little bit, it's 5.5. So that's where we're gonna have it at. And y'all, I'm just gonna hold up this tail to this tail and see about where I need to cut it. Then I'm gonna dovetail this. Remember, fold it in half and cut it at an angle, and you get your dovetail. So this is what we have so far, y'all. This is our first layer. This is just a simple tree topper that I'm making. Anybody can make this, especially if you have this bow maker, y'all. It's all about your twisting. Okay, this is a designer ribbon, so it's got really good wire in it. But it's the last little bit of this roll I had. In fact, it came off the roll, so I want to go ahead and use it. I think it'll look pretty with that red and white. And I'm measuring it up against my silver. I want to come a little bit shorter than my silver tail. So here we go. Let's twist. I might have to come a little bit. You know what? I'm going to go even shorter because I forgot. This ain't very long, and I want to make sure I have enough. Okay, so I got it in there. Now let's see. I want my twist to look pretty. And we're going to go about 5 inches on this. Or maybe, no, we're going to go about 4.5. Yeah, 4.5 inches on that. And y'all, I'm not going to have very long tail on this side. So I'm going to have to do some adjusting, but that's okay. All right. And y'all, if you don't have a board with the inch numbers on it, you can always take your finger and hold it down, then hold this loop and this loop up. And look and make sure they're even. If they're even, you're good. You don't even have to look at the numbers. Oh yeah. This is got to be a good bit shorter. That's okay, that's okay. Now, if you're taking requests for tree toppers and then making them, you might want to ask your person who's buying it how long they want their, I was going to use this ribbon, but I think it'll be too much red. How long they want their tails to be. They're streamers. Okay, twist right there where the dowels are. You twist in between them. We're gonna go a good bit shorter. With each set of loops, you get shorter. Too long. Too long. Okay, 3.5. Let me look at this one. 3.5. All right. So we got that done. I'm gonna hold it. Okay. Let's go ahead and make this one shorter. Now, this right here, this side here is the shorter side, so it's determining how long the tails, the streamers will be. So this gray one, I'm gonna cut it shorter, because I want it to just be a little bit, just a little bit. Just a little bit longer. Now we're going to hold this one up to this one, and we're going to make some adjustments. This is some good ribbon, y'all. Okay. Now we've got to fix our dovetails. Since we had to trim it, y'all, we got to fix them. All right. Let me see if if I got this right. All right, this is what we got. Just a nice simple bow. Anybody can make this bow, y'all. Nice simple bow. Now I'm going to take a zip tie. Let me get a zip tie. A small, it doesn't have to be a big zip tie, y'all. I'm just going to use a smaller zip tie. See this little zip tie? It's like 4.5, 5 inches, and it's thin. But I don't need nothing real big. All right, let's see. I'm putting it under there, and I'm just gonna, okay. We're gonna take it off these dowels now. All right, I have my zip tie, but I gotta move it over a little bit and scrunch it up. Okay. And then I have a pipe cleaner or a chenille stem. I'm just gonna take and smoosh my bow down and put that pipe cleaner between the ribbon and the zip tie. Do you see what I mean? Between the ribbon and the zip tie. Then I'm gonna twist it, get it a little bit more. Okay. Now, I'm gonna get this out of the way. Let's look at this. This is what it looks like, not fluffed or anything, just flat. This is what they look like when you get them from the store. No way, no way. We gotta fluff this booger. Make sure that zip tie is tight and you can cut it off after you get it tight. All right, now let's go back and let's start fluffing. Y'all just take a couple of fingers and put in there and fluff those loops. It's not hard, y'all. And it really does make a difference on how well your bow looks. Look at how pretty that red's standing up. It's just beautiful. Okay. See, I'm just working with it. Y'all, my ears itching. All right, that's what we got. Just a nice simple bow. It'll look good when we get it on our tree topper, y'all. I promise. All right, I'm gonna need these more substantial zip ties in a few minutes to put everything together. These are 8-inch zip ties, and they look. They can lift up to or hold up to 75 pounds. Yeah, I don't need them because they can hold up to 70. I just need something substantial to keep the spine of all my picks together. All right, so now we're gonna put the picks together. Hold please. Whew, I got all this stuff. I got all this stuff, y'all. Let's go through it. Let's look. Let's look. All right. I want a little bit of silver in it. So this came from Hobby Lobby. Oh, one of the things is broke. Oh no. Craig, can you go back over? Can you go over there and look in that trash can and get me another one of these? I think there's another one. Okay. The husband came through. Here's another one. Let me get me a sip of water. All right, so the bad thing about these from the Hobby Lobby is they put those little price tag stickers on everything. So here I am trying to cut it off. At least they don't have it stuck so tight on there. Sometimes you can't hardly get the stickers off. All right, this is what we were looking at. Okay. Also, I have this. Look at this in silver. This is going to be the back of our tree topper. Let me cut the price tag off. And y'all, this isn't going to be like a 360 tree topper. This is going to be like, you know, just looking at it from the front and kind of the sides, okay? If you look at the back of the tree, you're going to see this, the back of this. Okay, so we got our 2 silver pieces that I'm using kind of like to be, I think it'll be a nice background, okay? And then we've got several red and white pieces. Now this one ain't looking too good. Oh goodness, I don't know about this one. I mean, it's all right, but okay, I've got a pretty sequiny red and white. I think I'll use. Maybe I'll use that right there on top of, y'all, let me tell you the secret to these. It's all about the layering. You know, putting one on top of the other and making sure it just looks good how you're layering it. I've got this right here, like these candy pops. They would look good. I think we're gonna try it next, okay, y'all? Or maybe I should put this. No. Y'all, I gotta kind of hold it up and look at it. Let me hold it up. Oh. Maybe come down a little bit. About right there. Okay. So this is what we got. Oh, it looks pretty already. Okay, so now I think I want to put that silver. Let me see about this silver. Let's just put the silver squigglies. Right here on top. Okay? Now, and notice I'm holding it up here with my hand. And hold it good, y'all. Don't let it get away from you. And I don't think I'm going to put any more big stuff in there, really. Well, I guess I could maybe put these in there. This would look cute in there, I think. Let's look at how this will look in there. All right. You got to kind of fluff all this stuff out, y'all. It comes just bunched up. All right. I think that'll look nice. I've got 2 of them. That's with one. I'm going to put the other one. And then I think we'll just zip tie this baby up and call it done after we add that bow on. Because I think it's turning out cute. Okay. All right, y'all. This is what it looks like in my hand. This is what it looks like from the side. And this is what it looks like from the back. But you're not, like I said, the way, if you put your tree up against the wall or in a corner like I do, you don't even see the back. All right, so let's get rid of some of this trash. And I'm gonna take some of those good zip ties. I've got supplies left over, y'all. We didn't need everything. I'm gonna take some of these good zip ties. I mean, like several, y'all. Several. And we're gonna zip tie this bad boy together. Make sure they don't move too much. Now, y'all, some of these stems weren't that long, and some of them were longer. So that's okay. It's not nothing to get upset about. You can use your scissors on the zip ties, but, you know, it makes them dull. So I'm using my little handy-dandy pliers. All right. See? It's being held together pretty good. I would like to put one more zip tie up here. Okay? And then I'll put a couple of zip ties right down here. So let me do that. I'm trying to make these straight. I'm going to put one down here and grab these stems, zip them up, because y'all, you want the stem of this to be substantial, because you're actually putting this down the top of the tree with the spine of the tree. Then you will take a zip tie or take a twist tie, something big, you know, big enough, and you'll zip tie this to the spine of your tree. Okay? I'm gonna put one more down here. So like I'm saying, you know, you want your, yeah. So see, I used 5. And look, it's plenty strong enough. It's plenty substantial to go at the top of your tree. Now let's put the bow on it. This is my favorite part. Let's get that bow on there. Oh, I forgot. I was going to put one of these, but you know what? I don't really think it needs it. I think it takes away from it. And plus, y'all, this is silly. Might be silly. This red doesn't go as well with the other reds that I have on here, and that bothers me. So I'm not going to use this. I mean, I could, but I don't think so. All right, so see, I got my chenille stem, and I'm gonna take and I'm gonna put it on top of this top zip tie. Oh, y'all, this looks good. This looks so cute, y'all. I'm gonna take it and I'm gonna twist tie it. And I'm just gonna leave the chenille stem on there, because they can actually use this to tie it, to anchor it to their tree. So I'm just gonna leave that on there, like I said, and y'all, this is the final product. What do you think? I like it. I think it's pretty. And like I said, they're just going, say this is the spine of their, hold on, let me find something. Say this is the spine of their tree. You're just going to take and go to the top of your tree and slide it down to the spine of that tree. Get it about like this or something. And then You're just gonna start zip tying it to your tree, or you can use this chenille stem to tie it to your tree. Whatever you've got to tie it to your tree, but it needs to be anchored to your tree though. That's a pretty important step because it is a little bit top heavy, you know, but I think this is adorable. And you can make this easy, y'all. This is just layering products. Okay? Go to Hobby Lobby, find you some picks and stems, and make you a tree topper. You can do it. And there's videos out there about making bows. Make you a bow to go on it, and hey, you got it. All right, y'all. Thanks for hanging out with me. I just think it's adorable. I'm very proud of it. Y'all subscribe to the channel and give me a thumbs up, y'all, if you like this video. And share, share, share. I'm Melissa with the Bickhams. Bye, y'all.